Wow, this place looks pretty good, but I feel like it's missing something. No, that's not it. But maybe... No, not that either. Of course! How could I have missed it?
This is mostly satisfactory to me.
Alright, so I may not be the best when it comes to exterior design. Actually, now that you mention it, I'm not exactly that good at interior design either. I mean, look at this. I got a TV right next to my couch. What am I supposed to do? Just turn my head while I play video games? No. And, look over here. There's a green screen right in the middle of my bed. Like who even has one of the, what is wrong with me? Alright, I'm not the best at designing in general, so I decided to give Animal Crossing Happy Home Designer a try. Do I really even need to explain what Animal Crossing is? Chances are, if you clicked on this video, then you most likely played an Animal Crossing game at some point in your life. But in case you accidentally clicked on this, then Animal Crossing is basically a life simulator that takes place in real time where you're the only human in a town full of animals. Usually the goal is to pay off the rent on your home so you can appease the villainous Tom Nook. But there's so much more to it than that. You can go online and play with your friends, design clothes at the Able Sisters, fill up the town museum with all sorts of bugs, fossils, and fish, and even participate in events that take place on real-life holidays. But if you're even a little bit like me, then you play Animal Crossing all the time, since it's much more exciting than what's going on in your actual life. Oh. But enough about my sad, meaningless existence, because in 2015, Nintendo came out with 2 spin-off games in the Animal Crossing series. The first one we're not really supposed to talk about, and the other is Animal Crossing Happy Home Designer for Nintendo 3DS. The idea behind this one is that instead of being a villager or the mayor, you actually design the homes of other animals. I'll be perfectly honest, when Nintendo first announced this game, I figured it'd just be like a $15 eShop title. So imagine my surprise when I found out it would actually be a full $40 retail game. But hey, I figured since it's Nintendo, they probably know what they're doing, so I just decided to give it a chance anyway. Let's just hope it's better than,
Alright, so as I said before, Happy Home Designer is not a traditional Animal Crossing game by any means. You won't be working to pay off your loans to Nook, directly interacting with your friends online, or staying up late at night to catch inexplicably valuable bugs on a faraway island. Instead, you'll be creating your own character to, as the name implies, design the homes of NPC characters. Rather than having to answer questions to decide what you look like this time around, you're able to pick all of your features without the need to look on the internet for a face guide. Definitely a plus. You then get thrown right into your new job at— oh god damn it, I'm still working for Nook! And now that you mention it, you never actually get paid for any of the work that you do. So I can only assume that the payment you should receive is automatically deducted from the loan on your home. Only this time, you're gonna be working for the rest of your life. Good. Now, rather than directly working under Nook, you're actually a part of the Happy Home Academy, or the Happy Room Academy from previous games. You'll be working alongside Lyle, the guy who tries to sell you bogus insurance in City Folk, his niece Lottie, and Digby, Isabel's brother from New Leaf. And I don't know about you, but I think Lottie might just have her eyes set on someone. But it's too bad, cause I'm already taken. Then almost immediately you're thrown into your first job, designing a home for a secret client. If you've already played Animal Crossing before, then you should feel right at home here. No pun intended. Basically, for each home you're tasked with designing, you'll get a few items from the client that they want in their room, and then you base the rest of the room around those first few items. I can definitely say that out of all the Animal Crossing games, this one definitely has the best designing mechanics. And I mean, it probably should, considering they based the entire game around it. Rather than having to place items from your inventory and then move them around with them there clunky buttons, now you can just select any item from your catalog and move it around with the touchscreen. With every new home you design, you'll unlock more items in your catalog that you can use again in future design projects. And oh my god, the touch controls! Whew. Everything just feels so smooth. While you're still restricted to a square grid, you can now place items in the middle of each square, which opens up so many new decorating possibilities for the series. Because of this, everything feels so much neater than it did before. For example, you can finally place items in the middle of tables that aren't miles away from your couch because your couch is only half a square away, and whew, it's starting to get a little steamy in here. Because I'm in love. That's actually really gross. I apologize for that. Later on, you can also unlock the ability to decorate the outside of each house by switching around the roof, sides, and door, and also for the first time in the series, you're allowed to put furniture outside, which is just fantastic. I really love how much creative freedom they give the player. Everything just feels so polished. Anyway, once I was finished with the first room, Lottie revealed that the secret client I was working for this whole time was actually her? Wait a minute, I see what's going on here. It all makes sense now. All the heart furniture, the two-person bed. Lottie was trying to trap me in a love chamber of my own design. How could I have been so foolish? I already told you before, Lottie, I'm... Oh, tangy. It's not what it looks like. She tricked me, I swear. Tangy, no. I'm over it. So the game pretty much just has you finding clients and designing homes for them with the suggestions they give you. And if you have a new Nintendo 3DS or the NFC reader that came bundled with the special edition of the game, you can also use Animal Crossing amiibo cards and design homes for whoever's card you have. Personally, I think it's a way better use for the amiibo than, There! It's dead! I killed it! You're welcome. Some characters have fairly normal requests, like making everything in the house blue or having a lot of books. But sometimes you get really strange requests, like this one from Frida who wants to change her home into a fast food joint. Like, I'm probably the last person who should be giving life advice, but I don't really think that's a very good idea. But I guess you kind of already look like Ronald McDonald, so hey, at least you're embracing it, huh? And what's a fast food joint without an outdoor play place? With a slide that leads straight into the river. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba, I'm drowning. Eventually, Isabelle visits Nook's homes looking for someone to design larger scale projects for the town, including a shop, hospital, cafe, and more. You're pretty much doing the same thing as you would for a home, but once they're complete, you can actually see the villagers interacting with the places you've built. This is probably the most satisfying part of the game, since it actually feels like the NPCs are genuinely interested in what you design. And check it out, Frida's making her way up in the world. She's a nurse now. If I were the doctor, I'd tell all the patients to suck it up. You know what? Maybe fast food is the best place for you. Even the doctor is more concerned about the patient's fashion sense than their actual illness. But hey, what do you expect? I mean, this hospital is run by a bunch of animals. But if fake animals checking out your room just isn't enough for you, you can also upload your design to the internet for other people to love. Hint, hint, wink. Oh hey, it's Roald. Roald? I don't know. He wrote a book about giant fruit. I don't like him very much. He wants a room fit for a racer. Well, let's see here. We've got a winner's podium, a Mario Kart, and a big old toilet right in the middle of the room. I don't know about you, but I think this might be the best room ever designed. And, wait, what? He actually likes it, oh my god. Yeah, so apparently as long as you use the items they give you at the beginning, they don't care what the rest of the house looks like. So the next thing I thought is, well, what's the point of actually putting time and effort into designing a room when there's no penalty for skimping out whatsoever? But then I realized that the point is to put time and effort into designing a room that you're proud of. I mean, yeah, you could technically just unlock everything with the most minimal effort possible, but it doesn't give you the same satisfaction you would get by putting your all into each project. Does it make the game incredibly easy? Well, yeah, I guess, but come on, Animal Crossing has never been difficult to begin with. Could it have used a better scoring system for each house? Maybe, since it would give some incentive to actually do your best, but honestly, I feel like things are fine just the way they are. Hey Rold, if you like what I did in here, just wait until you see the outside. Classy.
All in all, I enjoyed my time with Happy Home Designer. If you're a fan of the series or just decorating in general, then you should give this game a try. But now, it's time that I do some redecorating.
There we go. Oh yes, that is beautiful. Oh, 10 out of 10. I am an artistic masterpiece. Ahoy mateys, it be me, Shoxir. If ye would like me to make the doubloons, then ye best be liking, commenting, and subscribing. Yeah, I don't know why I was talking like a pirate there. It doesn't really fit. Arr!